Where the spirit of the king is, there is kingdom. We are preaching kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdom of heaven is not for skull and bone pirates, even if they had shape-shifted into a charismatic evangelist with a pen Bible in hand. Do your Bible history, and don't fall under these translations by a robber during the Confederacy after it was known that the Bible was called the Heretic Bible by the time it reached England. King James' own minister was a heretic, preaching that God's strategy was to abolish his law with a human sacrifice, so everyone could finally eat pork, an ideology spun by pig farming economics. This anti-kingdom criminal gang and its imperial devil-colored henchmen are going to an evil destination. They have committed high crimes against the High King's chosen. They entered the legal system, where they go unpunished for the numerous crimes they commit and manufacture for others in order to funnel them into prison. They stole higher knowledge, and they use it to roleplay a game of incompetence crafted by a sorcerer to make the High King unfit to judge. As someone rich impersonates his life and soul, they call it the Wall of Sin, what is called the Waldensian heresy, instead of the Greek maze, the Labyrinth. In Greek mythology, the Labyrinth was an elaborate, confusing structure designed and built by the legendary artificer Daidaeus for the king Minos of Crete. As these oinkers shape-shift themselves into men of God, who are sorcerers paid by the rich, those under their spells are aware that deception exists but have no discernment when it stares them in the face. They think deception is anything outside their box of routines, and that is a big problem. That's not how deception works. Deception is casting a bad spell that looks like a good spell and having people call it into their lives. Deception is Satan pretending to be the hero in a battle against evil, leading good people into hero worship. The paladins and chivalry standards have been disbanded, while the true High King, the man of justice, was trapped in a maze created by his relatives when they heard of his destiny. A maze reconstructed by religious converts still with wicked characteristics from their secret sin, such as pride, envy, jealousy, gluttony, cruelty, deception, and their friends, the cynical. They destroyed themselves for shape-shifting into the snake of Eden. If there is not standards against what is really evil like pirates in your country, then don't believe that a thing that comes out of these liars' mouths. Their father is the father of lies. These sophisticated criminals aren't interested in committing petty offenses. They instead invest in the use of sorcery and spells in their profession. They hire sorcerers to translate holy things and witches to play tricks, as the naive succumbs to their spells and places entire faith and trust in them. When they are being accused, they accuse of what they are guilty of. They take up residence in the foxholes of crusaders who love and trust them. As these pieces of shit plot a way into their inheritance and children, they try to assassinate them on the battlefields, and when they succeed, they become the family's shoulder to cry on. These shape-shifting pirate pieces of shit. The first people to visit your social media accounts are those who have entered intelligence systems. They plan the incompatibility into your life in order to provoke a phrase about it. They go unchecked as they drive your people into holy battles in faraway places while practicing their wicked sorcery on those left behind. They build diabolical temples devoted to the art of deception, while those who are enthusiastic for God are fighting a holy war against those who fear God. Because these pieces of shit have been gone unchallenged for so very long. By nobody or anyone could possibly unlock the literature they have been forced to chew on. The choice of two lesser evil armies will destroy each other, and those who refuse to raise up a standard as well. They pretend for the kids so that they don't get scared and run away from the monsters they truly are, or speak out a hint of suspicion against them, which could sound the alarms of justice and sway public opinion. So they either wait for it, or don't wait for the innocence to corrode, depending how attracted they are to the kids. However, TV has made it much easier. Kidnapping has become much easier as technology has advanced. As gorgeous men are rendered unconscious in the hospitals, they drained of their life fluids. So I leave you with Psalms 59:5. Wake up, Lord of armies. Show no mercy to these wicked traitors. Punish all the nations. Spare none of those who treacherously plot evil. Have no mercy on them that work iniquity. Don't think that it hasn't happened before. Would you like to know more?